We have a real commitment to this area of work. But when I became Minister in February in this department, I read all the documentation that was brought to me, and when you move into a new department as a Minister, they come with suitcases full of briefing folders. Duly took these home and went through them, and I have to say I was confused. And when you read through all the material that has been produced, not just in this administration but in previous administrations, it does seem to me that there is a real need to simplify and clarify what we're trying to achieve. And one thing I've been doing with my colleagues is to pull together a new plan. Essentially, it's the old plan but made simple, a new plan which I'll be taking to the relevant parliamentary committee, the European External Affairs Committee, in 2 weeks' time. And I'm happy again to talk about how that plan will develop. But essentially, we have to confirm our commitment in a way that people understand what we're trying to achieve. So we're going to carry on and we'll work in Africa on our Millennium Development Goals. We'll support the international development sector in Scotland on a variety of issues, including fair trade. We'll build the capacity of organisations in Scotland, such as yourselves, and also build organisations such as the Scotland-Malawi Partnership. We will develop, because it's small at the moment, but we'll develop our track record in responding to humanitarian situations, and we'll do so by helping to build the skills and expertise, which is vast, of the NGOs in Scotland. And we will, of course, prioritise our relationship with Malawi, but we'll do it within the context of a wider set of relationships, which include, presently, work with China, work with India, work on the Developing South Asia Development Plan, and the possibility of some work in South America, which I'm happy to answer later on. We're just looking at that possibility. Now, we've also got to work hard to get the most out of the resource that we have. This is a government that receives, unfortunately, its budget gift-wrapped from south of the border and does not have the potential to increase that in any significant way through taxation or through borrowing. So every penny we get, we have to make work as hard as possible for us. And I know that you are organisations who already do that. So we need also to listen to your experience and expertise and to make sure that happens. So we're going to go on and deliver our commitments. And we're going to go on and deliver those commitments in partnership with yourselves and a range of others. Let me dig down into those just a little to talk about some of the aspects I think are going to work. The 4 strands of the Scotland-Malawi cooperation are developing well. I've met with a variety of agencies who are involved in them, and there's going to be Malawi myself next year, see how they're working and to hopefully to build upon them. Our Sub-Saharan Africa Block Grants Programme has committed over 1.6 million this financial year, with work being undertaken in, for example, in Rwanda, infant mortality, Tanzania, microfinance, Zambia, agriculture and food security, and in the Sudan we've been providing assistance to local and displaced people in Darfur. So it's not an enormous sum, but I think it's been a well-used sum and a well-targeted sum.